when the old people say the quiet parts out loud, baby, we listen and we don't judge. But we do. Because the squat box learned real quick not to let Big T be on there just up there talking. Because baby, he loves to talk about that deportation efforts that he's doing, especially the fact that he said with this new program that they doing, that what they doing is they sending them people back to their country. Okay? But they're gonna bring them back legally. And remember, we talked about them getting these little cards so that, just in case they get rounded up again on accident, they could be like, look, I'm a good one, I'm a safe one. Because he said, yeah, they're focusing on their schooling and their learning and all those little things, help them along and whatnot. But he was like, he really wants to work with the ones that are paying taxes and stuff. Of course, Becky was trying to absolutely speed this conversation along because her face was just like, dear God, please. And he was like, yeah, I want to work with them. He's like, because we really have to take care of our farmers. We can't leave them out there to do this work by themselves. Why not? It's their farm. And they're supporting this. They should be able to get out there. If not, go get your family. But he said the other quiet part out loud. He said the inner city people are not doing that work. He meant black people. Them black jobs he was talking about. Because they really thought that black people was going to get out there and work them farms, y'all. They had a whole ass Zoom-like meeting and really thought black people were going to get out there and work their farm and do their farm work and what have you. And that they were just going to be kicking back. Yeah, an ancestral stare. I know you fucking lying. Anyways, Becky was still looking like she was about to sweat all her little makeup off because, baby, he then talked about how the Latino population that is out there doing this back-breaking work as we know it to be, that y'all do it naturally. And he was like, and I asked one of the farmers, well, what happens if they get a bad back? And he said that, if they get a bad back, they die. So he basically said, y'all work until y'all just, that's what he thinks of y'all. So think about that when y'all were talking about voting for this man and y'all basically tricked yourselves out y'all's spot, because remember, he was only supposed to send off the criminals, not the people who go to work and do the back-breaking labor every fucking day. The criminals. And, he was like, yeah, that's interesting. No, that's slavery. That's what that is. That's absolutely slavery, sir, in modern day. But he also said y'all was special people. So, I mean, get it how you live. I don't know, because he, maybe y'all got a special place or something. For those who really didn't understand, make sure you vote responsibly. Voting has consequences. And understanding, even if you can't vote and you're still out here supporting a candidate that could absolutely harm your community, think about that. Because this shit got real consequences. And as you can see, he gives no fucks. America's not a real place, and baby, they're trying to reenact slavery out here via the farmlands with their little discount USA card with no perks.
Like and subscribe to Mom's channel.